All right, it was a tough one from the start tonight against obviously a very good team. So, what made the difference there? I mean, it was a beatdown for 32 minutes essentially.
Whew, beatdown. Well, their size, man. Their size. We couldn't overcome their size. And just sometimes, sometimes you pick a bad night to have a bad night. We never got into the flow to play our style of basketball tonight. We had a game plan. We didn't do a couple things early, and then we had to like kind of deviate from it just to survive. So we just kind of went into survival mode way too early. But hats off to Farmville Central. They've been here before, and they look like they've been here before. They've been here for the last 4 years. They play with confidence. They play with a toughness that comes from hurt from prior years. Like you can tell, like they were hungry. They're hungry to get back to the state championship because that's where they've been. So their next goal is to win the state championship. This was just like on the way, and we've been in that seat before. I know what it's like.
And it seemed like your girls kind of got rattled a little bit once the deficit got to double digits, and that happened pretty quick. And then never could quite seem to get back poised and able to be within themselves and play the way they know how.
Right, and the environment played a big role in that. When the shots that are getting you, that's separating you are threes, and the crowd is loud and they can't hear me at all. Like Jakaya looked at me a couple times and I'm talking and she was like, I can't hear you. So, the environment played a big part in that, man. And like I said, man, this team has been here before. They play in that type of environment at home every single time because Farmville has a great fan base, a great following. So, they're kind of used to that atmosphere. But all in all, man, I'm proud of my girls. We made it to the East Regional Finals. To representing our conference, representing our school, representing our city. And like I told the girls today before the game started, it was a rec game at the high school today. And the St. Paul's, the rec team, they wanted to take a picture with the girls. We had already got on the bus, and I got them off the bus to go take a picture. And when Jakaya and somebody came around the door, like the girls' eyes lit up like they were superheroes. And I told those girls today before the game started, you're already heroes, you're already winners. Win, lose, or draw, and we want to win, but you're already heroes, you're already winners. You've overcome so much adversity just in life, period, man. And, we came out here, and the thing I'm most proud about is we continued to fight. I mean, the ball wasn't going in, we getting our shot blocked, and the girls continued to fight. Nobody dropped their head. We didn't start bickering with each other because that's just not what we do. We put our, we put our hats on, and we continue to work, and that's all we can ask. But at the end of the day, we're a Robertson County school in the East Regional Finals, so that says a lot about. That means a lot to the community, to the county. We will just continue to get better, and the toughest thing is, those seniors not being able to finish it out the way they wanted to. But I mean, if you win today, you still only got one more game left, so they rolled that thing out, and they've lost 3 games since they've been in high school, well, since they've been at St. Paul's. I mean, anybody would take that record any day. Yeah. And for me as well, I bet you any coach in the state would switch spots with me rather than watching the game, would rather be here. So, I'm just blessed and I'm excited.
And Amaya Joyner certainly had a great game. I can't remember her final total, but had 17 at halftime. And then had some key baskets in the third quarter too. So, what made it so hard to contain her tonight?
Mama's 6'4". That's the thing. Like you can't teach size. And I've coached Amaya. I've coached Amaya, and have a great relationship with her. Like I know her family. And she's an amazing player. I mean, when you look at it, she's committed to East Carolina, but if you look at her offers, man, she had NC State, Carolina, Pittsburgh, Clemson. She's a high major player, a high major talent. And when you combine her talent and her size and her skill with hunger to win the state championship, I mean, you're going to have a long night. I mean, and again, she's 6'4", and she's aggressive, and she's mean, and she just played an amazing game. I look forward to look forward to watching her in college because she's going to have an amazing career at East Carolina. She might leave with a statue like like the girl from South Carolina. So yeah, she had a great night.
And third quarter, they're coming out of half. It was, a 16-point game at half. And then y'all got a couple baskets, cut it to 14. And then I think they scored like 8 straight possessions there or something and put it away. So, what happened there that you guys struggled to get stops there when you needed to?
Yeah, it wasn't even – you can't get stops in transition. We had too many live turnovers, kind of dead moments mentally. So you can't get stops when you're chasing the ball. You can't. Same thing that happened to us last round early on with East Bladen. Like when you're chasing a team, it's hard to get stops, and we were behind them. We saw the back of their jerseys too much, and you can't get stops. Then within that run with within those 8 baskets, girls that don't normally score was hitting jump shots. I mean, you got to take that. I mean, in that run, it wasn't all Amaya or it wasn't all Journey. It was number 4, number 21, like girls that we've scouted, that we've said, we're going to give shots to. And, when the ball's just going in, man, the energy is electric from the ball. They fed off that, and they were able to make some shots.
And you've talked about already how proud you are of what the team's accomplished, but only 2 of them are graduating, so obviously just walked off the court here, but how much are you looking at this as, not the end, this is, just part of a continuing story moving into next season?
Yeah, it's part of the journey, and like I said after the game, sometimes when you're in high school, you don't get to reap the benefits of the program as they move forward and get better. We have like TJ Eichelberger, Ayanna Evans, Shakia Floyd, like they help build, but then they got to go. And then this team goes further, and then, we make it to the regionals and then those girls leave. Then you just look to go further. And hopefully, watching, being in this situation, watching those girls celebrate in the regional finals, that lights a fire for us. Because you better believe the last 4 years at the state championship, when Farmville has to sit down as the runner-up and then they get their trophy, and then when they sit down, the team runs and they jump up there, that lights a fuel under you. And that's what we was playing against today. Like, they've done this before, so they're trying to get to the next step. But I'm excited about the future at St. Paul's. We have great kids coming in, like as far as the middle school. And we bring back our point guard, we bring back Deshante, we bring back Nia Teague, we bring back Nia Easterlin, and I'm very excited to continue to build and continue to do what we do here at St. Paul's, because we're not a good basketball team, we're a great basketball program, and it's a totally different thing.